And I just visited Los Estados Unidos to see my family. And it was difficult to just be at peace or in my beingness. Since I've lived abroad for the past 10 years and learned to just rest, relax. Old way of using my mind and feeling like Angela has to make so many things happen. You know, it just doesn't sit well in my body. I'll feel diseased. And it's counterintuitive when you're still in that mindset, because I remember I still come from a generation where doing nothing is counterintuitive to what we think having things or provision would give us. But there is a higher provision that is actually, to me, all of the things about faith and oneness and receiving, that it's a way of being. It's a stillness that does not always seem to provide you with what you want in a moment according to your mind, your logical mind, your rational mind. But it provides a wholeness of provision as far as your mind, body, and spirit. It seems to come into some alignment. I think terms like letting go, faith, trusting, those are words that are misassigned because you're not trusting or being faithful or still or within yourself. It doesn't require any training or magic. It does require a go, it seems. Like once you go, you get it. The only doing I've had to do is more of a letting go of the ideas that I somehow, as a person, am supposed to make things happen. I didn't make my heart start beating today. There's a part of my being that was aware before Angela was aware this morning. So those things that would come before anything you would say, oh, I got to do today to make it today. Oh, I got to do this today. That had to be in place before my mind took conscious control of what I needed to do in order to be today or have. It looks like this. I practice as a nurse. I've worked since I was 15 years old. And for me, maybe the path was to learn early that it wasn't anything that I did that provided for me, because I never had any of that money. I didn't keep money that I saved money. It wasn't even in my consciousness or state to think that, I'll just save my way into retirement or relaxing. I'm 48. And for the past 10 years, I've done pretty much what I felt on a daily basis. Stayed home and with my children, traveled the world. Not because I saved some money, not because I had some physical resource that said, oh, good, yeah, you can go because, you're provided. I never knew. And I still don't know how today is coming. How what I feel I need, but I know it is. It's just proved me. The doesn't matter the feeling. If you feel a little nervous sometimes, you're gonna, that's still not the you who's doing it. That's still not the power that's doing that for you. It is not conditional. It's yours. It's you. It doesn't wait for me to be approved as Angela. I'm never going to be approved as a person because I'm not a person. If I were only a person, then who is talking? Who is speaking through this avatar? That when it leaves, this is just no more activity in it, no life in it. It's still valuable. People may want my organs, my skin to someone, but not the one for whom it was being used to speak through and move through. It's difficult explaining it, so it doesn't need to be explained. I just being here. The things that would have been in my heart a lifetime of grief if my children weren't whole, if my body couldn't still move and sit and lay and function and get younger looking. I look better now than I looked at 20. Because there's a wear on you when you try to let your vessel control your being. You're working against it. That's my experience. I know it may not seem, and people are here or beings are here doing different things. But for me, I feel that this is what my being has to say and show. That you can sit. That you can rest. You can sit by the ocean for 4 hours. Whatever, however you feel. If that's how you feel. Placing yourself in the position where what you feel to do, what you love in your heart to do, that you have the space to do it and the energy to do it. It's gotten me further. It's gotten me here, where I just don't feel there's anything I need to do to have something. I already have it. I already have it. So, love to everyone who hears this or listens. But I'm just gonna keep my toes in the sand and the water. Try it. Why not? Do the thing that would feel great to your soul. And give it a chance. As long as you've given a job or a position or someone outside of you to say that, oh, you know, be long suffering. You know, you suffered with those things. Well, try doing what your soul feels restful doing, peaceful doing, happy doing, joyful doing, peaceful doing. And just see, what do you have to lose? All the rides in the amusement park will still be there. If you want to jump back on it, jump on it then. But see. My niece asked me a few weeks ago when I was visiting, she said, Auntie, what about the stars? Because we're raised in a religion that says God created everything, but somehow if I look at the stars. But, okay, forget the stars up there. The star right here. Know thyself. Know thyself. And you don't need approval from other people when you know yourself. People can only tell you, but I can only tell you my experience. You have a whole deal full of rich power that is for you. So study yourself. Hey, what did I feel like today? What do I naturally like to do? And be truthful with yourself. It's as simple as that. On everything. Hey, I like to do this. I don't really feel good doing it. All right. Don't do those things that you don't feel good doing. There's no across the board rule that says these things are, it's cat shit and dog shit. So I've traded one form of belief in something outside of myself for another form of belief of something that says it's telling me about myself. But you're yourself. Be yourself. Just try it. Love you. Bye.